You want to learn more about the stock market, but you're not really sure about all this terminology, what stocks to invest in, or even how to start. Let me throw down the gauntlet. Is 2026 the year that you learn more about investing, the stock market, so you can put your money to work for you? Well, this video is going to walk you through some basics of the stock market, some things you should be considering when investing, and really start the horn of starting to invest today. So, this is making investments fun. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Now let's take a look at some of the content. Every year you wait, inflation quietly eats your money and opportunities pass you by. And the truth is, most successful investors didn't start confident. They started curious, just like you. You don't need to be perfect. In fact, you're not going to be. You just need to start small, stay consistent, and keep learning. In some investments, you'll make money. In some investments, you'll lose money. But as you keep learning, as you keep investing, you'll know what to choose. Fear disappears with action. And today could be the day you finally take that first step. Take a breath for a second. Investing doesn't have to be stressful or overwhelming. You don't need to rush. You don't need to know everything. In fact, you're not going to know anything when you first start with investing. We're going to go through the step-by-step at your pace in a way that actually makes sense. This is how I started my investing over 25 years ago. Most people don't start investing because they think it takes a lot of money. But what if I told you $50 a month is enough to change your future? That's one dinner out, one subscription, one small habit. When you invest $50 every month, you're not trying to get rich overnight. You're letting time do the heavy lifting for you. Through compounding, your money starts earning money, and then that money earns more money. At first, it's going to feel slow, almost boring. But over years, as you can see in this chart, consistency beats intensity every single time. The biggest mistake beginners make isn't picking the wrong stock. It's really never starting at all. You can always invest more later, but you can't get back the time you didn't invest. So if $50 is what you can start with, start there. Your future self will thank you. So how do I get started? Let's take a look at 5 things that I looked at when I first started doing investing. You have to set financial goals. You're not going to make thousands and thousands of dollars overnight. How much can you actually spend with investing so that money compounds over years? Budget how much you can invest. Is it $25? Is it $50? Can you set up automatic depositing where you just don't even think about the money and it just goes into your investing account? A lot of people, especially over the last 8 years to 10 years, have opened up a brokerage account. So you've heard about Robinhood, Fidelity, Vanguard. The first step you have to take is you have to open an account. Whether it's a retirement account, a brokerage account, an IRA, open that account. The biggest thing I tell new investors when they first start investing in the market is look at ETFs and mutual funds, or even just fractional shares of companies. You have to start with something, and most people will start with ETFs and mutual funds as kind of their foray into the investment market. And then finally, the last thing is that if you're investing in good companies, you're investing in good mutual funds or ETFs, a buy and hold strategy works really well. Stocks will go up, mutual funds will go up, they'll go down as well. But if you hold over a long period of time, especially mutual funds, ETF, and stocks that are well balanced, well positioned, that are good solid companies that you know about, chances are you're going to do pretty well with investing. So set the proper goals, budget how much you can invest, open up your brokerage account. Start with ETFs and mutual funds first, and then obviously a buy and hold strategy is always very helpful to have when you first start with investing. What I see with beginning investors into the market is that they panic. Please, under no circumstances should you be panicking. The first thing you should be aware of is avoid chasing hot tips. I'm not going to lie to you. I've chased hot tips in the past, and for the most part, they go down. They don't go up. So that hot stock tip that your buddy at work is telling you about, chances are you're chasing a pump and dump. Don't panic, sell. One of the things that happens a lot is that people will sell a stock or a mutual fund or an ETF if the market is down maybe 2 or 3 months in a row. If it's a solid investment, especially on mutual funds and ETFs, and you're holding for the long term, don't panic, sell. The third thing you want to look at is diversifying your portfolio. One of the things that I learned when I was very young as an investor is to keep my money not only in just equities, but also a little bit of fixed income, mutual funds and ETFs as well, so that any portion of the market that goes down, I'm diversified enough where my returns should do pretty well. The fourth thing to be aware of is keep trades simple. One of the things that happens with new investors is they hear about the hot trends about crypto, options trading, maybe a stock that's gone up 150% over the last 4 days. Keep your trades simple. Don't day trade every day. Most people will lose money when they day trade. Keep the trades simple and keep the trades basically on stocks and investments that you know about. Companies like Microsoft, companies like Netflix. These are companies you know about. So keep the trades simple. And finally, a buy and hold strategy. Once again, most people, they'll panic sell. What will happen is the market will turn around over the long term. And what you want to be aware of is basically if it's a good investment, you want to ride it all the way to 5, 10, 15, even 20 years from an investment perspective. As we head into 2026, let's make investments fun. Let's learn about the markets, let's talk about the stocks that we like, and talk about the mutual funds and ETFs, and let's start putting money to work. And if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We'll be posting new videos every week about the stock market, individual stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs. And go ahead and check out the next video, which will be coming out in a couple days, knowing when to take a stock loss. Thank you and have a great investing day.